It is March. It's almost St. Patrick's Day. I don't drink beer, but it's the day of the show, y'all. So I thought people seem to really enjoy the Caitlin Kinnunen episode. So how could I not bring on Grey Henson?
Hi.
Hi.
What's the connection between me and Caitlin? Just gay teens on stage. Gay teens on stage.
That was exactly what I was going for. No, usually like the outline of the show is it's just me. I kind of was like, I'm like a little boring. So I brought Caitlin on and people seem to like the extra body.
Yeah.
And then I kind of was like, well, who's just as fun as Caitlin? Grey, exactly.
Flattered.
Hey, Caitlin. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
This means the world.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
So this is Tony nominated Grey Henson.
What?
Do people ever say that? Like,
No, most people have forgotten.
really?
Yeah, including
That's
my mother, yeah.
Oh, I remember you in the velvet purple jacket. That's what you
Yes.
wore, right?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
like a really big moment.
Yeah, I still have it. I got to keep it. I don't know when I'm gonna ever wear that again, but it was a moment. It was, amazing. It's a dream, right?
And it just like, it happened.
It happened and then your life goes on.
Grey just finished starring in Mean Girls as Damien. Congratulations.
Thank you
so much. It's a really long run for you.
It was, 2 years on Broadway, but about 3 years with the project.
Yeah, because
So,
you
yeah.
do like the workshops and the labs.
We did the lab, we did DC, we did Broadway.
And you were so, like, if you didn't see him, then you lost out on
Shame on
musical
you.
theater. You were incredible.
Some major homosexuality happening on Broadway.
Yes, and singing and dancing. I always forget that you are such a good dancer.
I literally forget that. Not that I'm a good dancer, but I forget that Damien is a dance track.
Right, sure.
Because it just sort of became that. But it is Casey Nicola in a role.
Sure.
So it's like, yeah, the tapping, there's a lot of spinning. I add a bunch of twirls.
You're so good.
Thanks.
You're so good.
It's been a really fun gig.
And speaking of Casey Nicola, Grey also starred as Elder McKinley in Book of Mormon. National tour first.
First national
and then
tour
you moved to Broadway.
Yeah, so 4 years with Mormon. But
Wow.
tap dancing gay teens.
And do you remember how we met, by the way?
At the PCLO dance call.
Wait, you do remember this?
We talked about this, no?
Wait,
Yes.
I'm so pissed right now. I thought that you weren't
You were
gonna remember
surprise-
that.
I'm not a terrible person.
Okay, wait. So, before I go into this, Grey, can you tell viewers what underrated musical would you like to discuss today?
We're gonna talk and perform from Grey Gardens. Badumcha.
Which I didn't get the joke until this morning.
Until just
that
this morning.
Your name is Grey and we're doing...
But not just because my name is Grey, but I do love the show. Should I give the synopsis of the show? Is
Yeah.
it time for that now?
Yeah.
So basically, right, it's about Edith Bouvier Beale, little and big. So they have the same name, but it's mother-daughter, and they're like, they used to be East Hampton's royalty, right? And they were related to Jackie O. Big Edie was her aunt, little Edie was her cousin. And so they lived in the Hamptons. Back in the 40s, they were like socialites, whatever. Cut to 30 years later, they still live in the same home, which is called Grey Gardens, that now is like dilapidated, right? Like it's completely ruined, and like there's raccoons running around, and it's just they're living in squalor. And then in the 70s, they did a documentary on that. Like they discovered this mother-daughter, and then this documentary went viral, not viral at the time, but now it's like a cult classic.
Right.
And it sort of gained like, I guess, fame later in life, and then they made a musical out of it. And so the first act is basically them in the 40s, and the second act is them in the 70s when the documentary took place. And then the same actress plays Big Edie in the first act, plays Little Edie in the second act.
It was very impressive.
Thanks.
I was gonna say that the PCLO dance call where we met, which is the Pittsburgh Civic Light Opera in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by the way, because people don't know.
Right.
I sang Grey Gardens.
Did you really?
To get that dance call back, and then I met you. Yes.
You sang Drift Away?
I sang Drift Away.
I sang that in college too.
Really?
Yeah. Neither of us booked PCLO that summer.
No, neither of us did book
But
PCLO.
I remember you were like, I think you were sitting by yourself.
I went, and you came over to me.
Yeah, because you didn't go to school in Pittsburgh. I went to school in Pittsburgh. And did I recognize you, or I think you were just alone? And I was like, hey, what's up? How's it going? connection.
A decent, beautiful human.
Be nice to
beyond
people.
being a Broadway star, just a true class act. And I mean that.
Ditto. Thanks, babe.
I mean that. Grey Gardens has a book by Doug Wright, music by Scott Frankel, and lyrics by Michael Corey. The cast was unbelievable.
Truly.
We have Christine Ebersole, Warpaint, 42nd Street. You were telling me
She was in Amadeus the movie.
Amadeus the movie.
A brief moment.
Great. Mary Louise Wilson, the queen of everything of our industry, who, by the way, Christine won Best Leading Actress in a Musical that year, and Mary, I keep saying Mary as if we're friends, and Mare won Best Featured Actress in a Musical that year, along with also Best Costumes, which was
I mean, there's an iconic costume,
Yes.
the head wrap and the, right?
Yep, the head wrap and just like even like the ball gowns and
Yes. Oh, right, in the 40s.
and like the skirt that it's like a shirt almost.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
goes
There's a
down
whole
to
song,
her.
you know, the song about it.
Oh right, what's that?
The legendary.
Costume.
We sound like we don't know anything about this show.
Also
Revolutionary costume.
Yes, thank you. Also, the cast had Erin Davey, who was, I think, one of two only replacements to go to Broadway. She wasn't in the off-Broadway production, and then she made her Broadway debut in the Broadway production. And we love Erin, Sideshow, Mystery of Edwin Drood, Curtains, and then Sarah Hyland from Modern Family.
When she was a child actress.
When she was a child actress. So it was a really stacked, lovely little cast. I'm curious, if I were to cast Grey Gardens starring Grey Henson, I think you would be the Christine Ebersole, Edie, and then adult young Edie.
Hands down, yeah.
Who would play your daughter? Like who would play first? Who would play first act young Edie and then second act older Edie?
Well, obviously it'd be Erica Henningsen would be little Edie for my first act.
Oh my God.
We look like we're related. And then in the second act, it would be Jennifer Samard.
Oh,
As
I have
Big
chills
Edie.
right now.
Right?
Wow.
I
Yeah.
mean,
that's
I mean,
epic casting.
So good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Jennifer Samard could play all of those roles, but yes.
I would love to see Jennifer Samard play the role
Christine-
that I cast you in. No offense.
It's okay, I get it.
That is
know.
really good casting.
Good casting.
Wow, thank you. So Gray and I are gonna sing Another Winter in a Summer Town, which thank you because you thought of it on top of thinking of the show. It came on your shuffle, right?
Yeah, it's actually, it comes on my shuffle a bunch. I put it in one of my playlists, and whenever I listen to it, like I'm walking down the streets of New York, and it hits like a major chord. And I think it's really beautiful. It is, we were thinking, it's a little funeral vibes.
Yeah,
But-
a little bit, yeah.
Beautiful.
It's a beautiful funeral.
Beautiful funeral.
Yeah, yeah.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Another winter. The renters go home. The maple goes from crimson to brown. Oh God, my God, another winter in a summer town. The beach is empty. They covered the pools. The patio umbrellas come down. Oh God, my God, another winter in a summer town. Yesterday's dreams, a faded bouquet, roses that die on the vine. Yesterday seems more real than today. It's difficult drawing the line. My The pink paper lanterns still twinkle in place. My young Navy hero, his tender embrace. That sapphire blue ocean, oh, how can I face another winter in a summertime?